3 weeks ago, I was on YouTube and I was going to watch a new full guide on how you can improve your personal brand and build a personal brand if you were a beginner. I was watching this Eamon Gadzhi full guide, and he was speaking in depth what you can do in order for you to grow your personal brand. He spoke about what thumbnails to use, what titles to use, how you can become a better speaker. He was talking about all of these hacks and tips and the entire blueprint on how he went from like being as old as I am right now, 14, 15 years old, until now when he's 24 and he's worth $100 million. And he basically explained the benefits. I got really fired up and I wanted to record a video because I thought to myself, I'm going viral now because I have this exact blueprint. But what I didn't realize was that if I just focus on the results, nothing great will ever get accomplished. Not because the results are something evil about it, but what fundamental mistake that I made at this point was that I was just focused on getting viral. I just wanted to gain views on my old YouTube channel. So what happened was that I followed his exact blueprint, and I had watched a few other videos and documentaries about people and how you should like go about improving something that is already like stagnated and you're not really gaining that much experience or knowledge in it. So what I basically did was that I recorded a video following his blueprint and I put in even more effort than he said you should have done. And I upload it. The next day I come home from school. I was really excited. I thought I would at least have gotten like a 3 out of 10 on the YouTube analytics. So the YouTube Studio simply works like this. If your video has performed the first of the last 10 videos, it will basically say 1 out of 10. If it has performed the worst, it will say 10 out of 10. Guess what number I got? 10 out of 10. I'd gotten 3 views in 24 hours. It was the worst video has ever performed, like ever. I'd posted like a video about quotes that was like half an hour about a year ago when I first started my YouTube channel, and I know how like trash that video was. But it still performed worse than that one. Imagine how that felt when you've been pursuing this personal brand for a year and you have gotten only 400 subscribers when all of the people that I watch, they say that you should at least be at thousands a few months in, unless you're doing something very, very wrong. And that genuinely made me feel like so disgusting, so sad, like I felt every single emotion a few weeks ago. So I thought, I'm going to quit this. I don't want to do this anymore. And you might ask, why do you see me right now? Why do you see me recording videos on how I almost fell off? It's rather simple because I had decided that I wanted to fall in love with the grind. I decided from there and then that I was going to fall in love with the grind. I wasn't going to care about views, about statistics, because what personal development and having this constant urge to improve my life, what that has led me to is I have actually cultivated a great social circle. I've cultivated many friends, as I just described, high quality ones that actually are very, very supportive. I have great grades from very, very minimalistic studying. I have built my dream body. I have made money online. I can contribute to my family. I've improved my relationship with my family. I've become infinitely more knowledgeable, and my ability to articulate myself has like, I don't even know, but more than 10x, probably like 100x in just 1 year. Because now, like every single time that I just basically just perform an argument against something or just prove a point basically, or I have a presentation in school or something like that, I don't really study for them because I don't really need it. But then all of the people, I always get compliments on like, you're a really, really good speaker and so on and so forth. But I compare myself to the great storytellers of YouTube. I compare myself to the people who are really, really skilled at this. And you know what? I still can't really feel that fulfilled. But this isn't to say for you to feel sorry for me, for you to think that that's something someone has done me wrong or anything. But this is just the reality. There will be constant doubt. You will always feel a sense of like cluelessness, because all of the people that are high performers, they are clueless to a degree. They genuinely feel a little bit lost. For example, if you imagine like Elon Musk or someone who's very, very successful, don't you think he feels a bit like lost and clueless, even though he's running one of the most successful companies in the world, and even a few of them? Because this is what life is going to be. You're going to suffer, but you have to fall in love with the grind instead. So learn that, and once you can try to shift your mindset from where you are like, you're just trying to pursue the fun in having fun, but now you're actually trying to have fun whilst you suffer instead. And that's such a valuable learning lesson, is that you have to just keep going. I promise you that if you just keep going and you do what you said you were going to do from the beginning, and you just persist, your life will never ever be the same. And I promise you, if you come back to this video in 3 months' time and you've decided that this is the path that I'm going to take, and you genuinely put your effort and your heart into this project and this adventure you have, and you try to gain feedback, you're trying to be more knowledgeable, you try to get credibility, your life will shift forever. Because when I've done this in many areas of my life, I almost feel enlightened just because of how much progress I've made. Because it's not about the things that are very, very, it's not about the external rewards of everything. What it is about is your ability to confront life's hardship, the thing that life throws at you when you the least want it, and when you the least expect it as well. If you can just keep going and persist, you will improve yourself so much that you will genuinely feel like almost you will laugh at the version of you that exists right now, if you just decide that this is what I'm going to do now, and now I'm going to persist. Because the greatest indicator of success, it's not discipline, it's not humility, it is grit, the ability to keep on pushing even though it gets hard, even though you get an even better idea. You keep pushing even though you get a shiny object syndrome. You just have to confront everything with persistence. And that's all I have to say for today. I really, really do hope that you got some value out of this video, and I'll see you